Hello and welcome back to the Mortgage Wise radio show and video podcast, where we provide expert advice on personal finances, mortgages, and real estate investing to help you attain personal financial success. So in this new video series, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 steps to achieving financial freedom, right? 5 steps to achieving financial freedom. So have you ever thought about what life would look like for you if you had no debt or very little debt, low living expenses, and then also having cash flow coming in month after month that allows you to have more cash at the end of the month than you do bills? Well, stay tuned. We're going to talk about that shortly. And remember, knowledge is the new money, so get you some.
You're listening to the Mortgage Wise radio show and video podcast.
It's absolutely crucial.
To find out more and for the podcast library, visit themortgagewiseradioshow.com or call 504-270-2783.
Hello and welcome back. I'm Randy Chambliss, and you may know me as the Executive Director of Louisiana Housing Authority, a corporate branch manager with Geneva Financial, which is a national mortgage bank, a financial educator, a speaker, and co-host of the Mortgage Wise radio show, and also a real estate investor. But you may not know that I had some challenges that I had to grow through to achieve personal financial success and financial freedom myself. It was a time when, back in 2005, during Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, where my home was destroyed. And I remember leaving New Orleans with my family. Listen, I had 2 little boys at that time, right? And I remember leaving New Orleans with my family, evacuating, going to an Atlanta, Georgia hotel room. And I remember sitting at the edge of the bed in the corner, my feet flat against the ground, watching the newscast. And I seen a video of a grocery store near my home with water above its roofline. And I remember thinking to myself, saying, Randy, if water is above the roofline of this grocery store, then your home is underwater. You have no home. And I remember thinking to myself, well, Randy, you in this hotel room, you want to have less than $500 in your bank account. Like, what are you going to do? How are you going to continue to pay for this hotel room? Your job is in New Orleans. You have one source of income. That's that job. Your credit score is horrible, Randy. It's in a low 500. You can't use credit. What are you going to do? And I remember feeling butterflies in my stomach. And these butterflies turned to bats in my stomach. I started to sweat. My heart was racing. But yet I had this other still voice saying, Randy, I'll never leave you and I'll never forsake you. And guys, I made a decision. I decided that I wanted to do something differently. We have a tendency not to focus on our personal finances because we are afraid to reveal the truth to ourselves. And so we wish, we pray, we hope that the lights is on when we flip that light switch when we come home. We hope and pray that we have enough money left over at the end of the month than you do bills. So we hope and we have enough money just to pay all the bills in the home. Have you ever been in that situation? Have you ever been afraid to even open up your bank account just to see how much cash you have in there because you was afraid that you don't have enough, that you're going to run out of money, you're going to have more bills left over? This is the reason why we created the Mortgage Wise radio show and video podcast, to be able to give some free information to help you make that change in your life. So let's talk about the first step to the 5 steps to achieve financial freedom. And that first step is decide. Make a decision. So guys, I mentioned in my story that I made a decision that I wanted to achieve financial success. I wanted to be a homeowner, and I made that decision and that commitment. And you must do the same thing. See, you have to want to be financially free and know you have the ability to achieve it. It has to be a knowing, not a hope, not a pray, not an I wish, that you have to know that you're going to achieve financial freedom. You have to start the race knowing that you can win. You have to demand of yourself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. And you must promise yourself to render such action. See guys, faith without works is dead. Action is energy in motion. You have to put forth the action. One of my mentors told me a while back, said, Randy, successful people make decisions very, very quickly, and they change them very, very slowly, if they change them at all. But unsuccessful people make decisions very, very slow, and they change them often. Why? Because the person that's unsuccessful haven't made a decision and decided who they want to become. what they want to be, what personality they want to have. They don't have a clear vision of their future life. They don't know how much income they want to earn in the future. They don't know that they want to be debt-free or have limited debt and have limited monthly expenses, right? Living expenses. They haven't made that decision, decided it, so it's not clear from them. So they have no goal, in other words, to run afterwards, right? But that person who have a goal that they wrote down, a vision of their life, they decided, right? They have this burning desire within them. Then now they know that they are trusting the flow of life. That life is on their side. And so when an idea comes, when a person show up to be able to assist them and help them, they immediately make the decision because it's a divine answer from their source, that power source that they're tapping into, right? And so you have to make the decision, guys, and decide what you want. And so make sure that you like this video, you make a comment on the video. I'd love to be able to hear from you. This is more like a dialogue, not a monologue. I want to know what helped you, right? What tips you got from this video. I want you to share that with me so I know how to continue to help you in this journey of achieving personal financial success for you and your family. God bless and enjoy the rest of your day on purpose.
That brings today's show to a close.
Oh, come on!
Thank you for listening to the Mortgage Wise Radio Show and Video Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to share it with a friend and subscribe. Please follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at the Mortgage Wise Radio Show. If you want to learn more about what we talked about today, give us a call at 504-270-2783. Or to view our podcast library, please visit our website, themortgagewiseradioshow.com.
Autobots, roll out!
Until next time, choose to have a great day on purchase, Mortgage Wise friends.
Go home.